Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Movie Chat with Ant and Rye. This week we are talking about this year's movie, The Woman in Cabin 10, directed by Simon Stone and starring Keira Knightley and Guy Pearce. It's about a woman who, ironically, isn't in Cabin 10. She's in Cabin 8, but she sees what she thinks is a woman has gone overboard on this luxury yacht. No one aboard believes her. They all think you're talking crazy. Everybody's here. Everybody's accounted for. And he investigates and leads to some troubling finds.
hmm
Let's talk about a few things. It's got such a cool, good cast. You've got obviously Keira
Yeah.
Knightley, Guy Pearce. Then you've got people like Hannah Waddingham, David
Mm.
Morrissey, but you don't give them anything to do. Like those two. Nothing to do. They're kind of they could almost have been just nobodies because I just felt that they were just they're going to do something really cool because it's the governor from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
It's Hannah Waddingham's and everything. You could always say at the end of this movie, shame, shame,
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Not
because
yeah.
she's the shame lady. Did you know that
The
from
Shame
Game of
Lady.
Thrones? Have you
And
seen you've
I
seen Game of Thrones? Oh,
no,
you've not seen Game
actually
of Thrones?
I've seen season one. I think I might be one of the only ones. I
Well,
didn't
there
get
you
into it.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so but do you know the meme shame in Game of Thrones?
Actually, no, I know the winter is
Okay.
coming and the
Ah,
little king that is kind of a little bitch, but no, not the
yeah.
Shame Lady.
Anyway, yeah, Cersei gets like led through the streets when after she's done some bad stuff, and it's this woman she's done up all nice and proper. You can't see anything of her, and she's like one of the scepters, and she's like shame, shame. Anyway,
Right.
that's Hannah Waddingham. That's how we all kind of. It's like she's just this stunning beauty, but she's was done up so ugly in that show, and
Hmm.
it's fun.
Nice.
Um, let's just give away the twist. So in the movie, that there's obviously a woman who's dying of cancer. It's Guy Pearce's wife, but the woman who gets thrown overboard is the wife because the husband has found an exact lookalike who's going to pretend to be the wife so she doesn't disinherit him.
Yeah.
I hated this so much.
Really?
Yeah, I just thought it was so contrived. It was almost like out of a soap opera. I just like, what? Really?
Okay. I actually thought it was the good part of the movie.
Like,
It's
what are the odds
funny.
you're going to find
Oh,
someone who looks exactly like her with the exact same voice?
it is convoluted as hell, but I have to say that in a better movie, let's say, for example, in the hand of David Fincher, just to take one director, I think that twist could have been very good. And to the movie's credit as well, I had to look it up. It is not the same actress. There are actually two different actresses,
Oh,
and
really?
they don't exactly look alike if you really look at them.
Oh,
They're
really?
both
Oh,
Norwegian. Yeah. So, and if you really look at it, they don't really look alike, and they do the thing with when she puts on the makeup, so her nose maybe is a bit slimmer, and the cheek are a bit more sunken, so she look a bit sicker. Yeah, I I looked that up. I can find the names of the two
well, I'm going in.
character. So the one that is the double plays Carrie. Her name is Kitty Witt, and the one who plays the wife, Anne Bulma, is Lisa Loven Kongsley.
There you go. Well, there you go. I take
That
it back then.
fooled you, yeah.
There you go. I thought it was the same actress because I was going to be like, what are the chances that they both look alike? And
I know.
there you go.
Look, it's a bit contrived because so if I'm somebody in a country as small as Norway, and someone who looks pretty alike to his wife, who is desperate enough that she's going along into a scam at first. She doesn't know about it's going to turn murderous, but it's a scam in the first place. This is convoluted as F. But
Yeah.
with a good director and a good plot, you can sort of like push that in. But I like the fact that they had two different actresses, that they don't exactly look alike if you're really looking into it. But if you are just not really paying attention or are not very good with faces, I guess you can be fooled. I like that they did that. I thought that was the kind of the only thing that was done well in this movie.
There you go. All right. I'll give the movie that. I didn't realize that. And of course, Carrie's got a kid. Of course, she
Of
has to think about her.
course,
Of course, she has to think about her child. It's, oh.
yeah,
Um, all right. I'm going to talk about something that really bothered me as well. Is the character of Lauren. So Keira Knightley's character. When we meet her, she's supposed to be this revered journalist. She's done all these exposés and she's won all these
mm,
awards. And everybody, I want to do my internship just to work here with you. But she kind of loses the plot very quickly and very easily, like in her
yeah.
investigation.
Isn't she a bit burnt out, like at the beginning, because she witnessed the murder of one of her sources? I
Yeah,
think this is the
that's
entire sort of thing. That's why she goes. But that was weird. I agree with you. It's weird that she's that burnt out and she goes to this assignment because it's on a luxury boat so she can relax, but still it's work. That was so
yeah,
contrived. It's like,
yeah,
okay, you just needed her to end up there. And the fact that they call her low, everybody's calling her low. Like her ex, I understand. Her friends, her colleagues, I understand. People who think that she's crazy or worse, want to kill her, calling her low. I think low escaped or low went
yeah.
overboard. She's not surviving in the cold water. It's like, why are you calling her with a pet
Right.
name? It's weird as
Yeah,
F.
yeah. Um, what was I about to say? Um, oh my God, I had a thought about something and I've just lost it. I think it was about I think it was, I was about to call her low as well. Um, it'll come back to me. Um, all right, I'm going to talk about the relationship between Lauren and Mark. Or what's her boyfriend's name? Was it Mark?
Uh, was
Matt?
it? It's a good question. Let me check out. Off the top of my head, I would say date. No, Ben.
Ben. There you go. I knew it was just a very basic name
Generic
because
name. Yeah,
when
that's
generic. Because when we kind of introduced, like, it's kind of sort of implied that they had a horrible relationship, but then they're very
mm,
friendly and flirty with each other, and because it
yeah.
was like I just found that did they have a bad breakup? Did they have a bad relationship? Now you're all kind of friendly with each other. It
Nah,
just it just didn't
yeah.
really. I don't think that that was written very well.
Yeah,
Maybe
not really. I think we're missing a lot of backstory and character building. To be honest, it's
because
just you don't really
it's
care for
based.
those characters.
Is it based on a book? It's based on a book, isn't it?
It is based on a book. Yeah, I
So
haven't read
so
it. I don't think
no.
I ever
So,
will.
same. I think there's too much must have been the kind of the back history must have been put into the book where it didn't come across well on the screen. I think if it was written for people who have read the book and people who have read the book watch the movie go, oh yeah, they did that. Oh,
Yeah,
I wish they did that just a little bit better. But for us who have not read the book, well, none of that makes sense to me.
yeah. Look, whether when it's a book and it's a movie, you can't just make a movie just assuming that people have read the book, otherwise they are not going to get it or not. It doesn't work this way. And again, I haven't read this particular book, but we have to say not every book, and especially not every book that get adapted into a movie, are good from the start. I mean, I'm the first one to say I read It by Stephen King, and I don't think it's a great book. And still, it get adapted into movies twice. and it's revered. And I think actually the movies did better than the books, if anything.
Oh,
Like
there you
with
go.
throwing up the crap and doing something a bit different. But yeah,
All right. I'm going to talk about the thing that just bothered me more than the twist was the final.
yeah,
So, all right. So, firstly, she's jumped into the water because she's obviously escaped because they've obviously gone to the big gala. She's escaped from the cat. She's been locked up and she's jumped into the water. She
mm-hmm.
finds it. Luckily, she finds a cabin that's got
She
an empty
found
fire pit.
exactly,
She,
and that is not locked. And she
oh,
just
that's
like puts a match in there, and it lights up a fire
yeah,
in the chimney. And then she's dry in approximately 10 minutes, and she
right.
finds some
And
like a cocktail dress as
yeah,
well.
and no, no hypothermia. No hypothermia doesn't exist here. Um, then she crashes the gala because
Mhm.
everybody wants her dead at this stage.
Yep.
They've like literally the doctor was going to kill her with a drug, but poor Ben got killed instead. More, at least he does get a little bit of a kind of uh, he gets mentioned small mention at the end, but let's negate that. Then they read the letter. The letter didn't get damaged in the water at all. So, because obviously the real Anne was going to disinherit Richard, and just magically that letter's made it to safety.
Yep.
And
She
then
wrote it
Richard
waterproof.
goes right, and then for some reason Richard cracks and he holds the fake Anne hostage. Sigrid runs off to go get a gun because worst security uh, director ever because she has to
Yep.
run to go get a gun. Her roller door was slower than Mr. Terrific's in Superman, by the way. Um, and then she comes back and then she's got this, she snipers him. And it was so disorganized. It was just not choreographed well. All of it was bad. And I don't have anything
Yep.
good to say about it. It was just,
No, it
it's,
was pretty bad. She shots him once,
yep,
and then she doesn't anymore, and it can take the girl hostage again and threaten. It's like,
yeah,
why? Why don't you like shoot him twice? Why don't you go and disarm him? Why don't you like, I don't know, do your job? That would be
right.
awesome. The only thing I have to give to Guy Pearce is that when he does the villain, he does it well. It was
Yeah,
over the top,
yeah,
but he gets under your skin.
yep. Yeah, because yeah, just even the gaslighting of her during the movie where he goes, "Well, no, everybody's here, and my CPO is a man." Or just because he just deflects all of uh, Lauren's kind of accusations. It was
Yeah,
gaslighting. Well done.
and it's Guy Pearce. You get
Yeah,
this pompous, albeit charming kind of thing about him. Uh, does it well.
yeah, yeah. So that ending was just it was just bad.
That was a trend wreck. Yeah.
And then nobody's getting any comeuppance for it. Like, I'm sorry, Carrie's did fraud. Is she just going to get, and she's back to being with her kid?
Yeah.
Surely more people are going to go to jail for what happened there.
Yeah. Nah.
No, nah,
Nah.
not in the movie world.
Not in that movie.
No. All right. I think I've exhausted everything I need to speak about. Is there anything that you'd like to mention that I haven't whinged
No,
about?
not really. Yeah, it reminded me of Flight Plan with Judy Foster, but
Yeah.
on a yacht, like, a little bit. But I think
Yep.
Flight Plan did that better, even though it was not
Yeah.
an awesome movie. Anyway, yeah, it was. Yeah, we can go into that. Your parents recommended it, right?
Yeah. My parents, they liked it. Obviously, they
Are you
don't
still
go into
speaking to
the.
them after that?
I will see them on Tuesday. I'm like, well, I watched. Well, maybe they'll listen to this. I don't know. Um, yeah, I'll tell them exactly what I thought.
Cool. All right. Should we go into scoring?
Sure. I'm gonna go 2.5. it's fine if you're just wanting to just watch a movie on a Saturday night when it's raining, which I did because it was pretty bad weather here last night, and I watched it last night, and it was just like, no,
Mm,
yeah.
yeah, I agree. I would give it a 2.5 out of 5 as well. It's not horrible. It has some good performances. I mean, they're trying to do what they can with what they are being given. Um, but it's a bit like popcorn. You make it, you eat it, you forget about it. It's pretty much it, and you get some massive plot holes in there that are a bit grating. 2.5 out of 5.
Alrighty. Well, that was another bust on for us. But if you liked it, please let us know in the comments what you thought of this movie. Any likes, comments are greatly appreciated. And we will see you next week.